Good day, everyone. Lesson today is interpret two-way relative frequency table. You studied before what is the two-way frequency table. Actually, two-way frequency table, as a small brief, the last lesson was about this type of tables, which explains the relationship between paired categorical data. Okay, so you can interpret the data in a table to draw conclusion. So the conclusion of the relation between what boys and girls will choose of one kind of sport is this data inside. What inside here? 19 boy live the sky, and 24 boy live sled, and 9 of boys like the ice skate. The total number of surveyed boys is 52. Again, for girls, and the total is 53 girls. Total of boys and girls are 105. So this is the total of population. We call it the total of population. And we can add also get the total of the column. So we get the total of the rows and the total of the column. Okay? This is how to interpret the data inside the two-way frequency table. But the lesson today is the same name, but with a different word, which is relative. How to convert this two-way frequency table to two-way relative frequency table. This is the lesson of today. So we will discuss it. An example of it, if I have a table like this one in the example, we will construct a table like this one. We will make a survey about 150 parent and student. So the total of parent and total of student is 150. Okay, we will ask them the method of communication they prefer. If they prefer to communicate with email, okay, or with text messages, okay? So I will ask the parents and the students. How many parents? I will ask 30. How many students? 120. Total number of pupils or the population should be 150, which is the total number of all. So I ask 18 parents say we like emails. And the rest, which is 12, like text message. And about the students, I have 18 of them like emails, but 102 of them like text message. As I told you before, we can make the total of column, which is how many, first column here, what is the meaning of this total is how many of the population like the email text, emailing method. Yes, it's 38. How many of the whole population like the text message? It's 114. Okay, that's it. This is the meaning of and the total by row is 30. 30 is the number of all parents, and 120 is the number of all students. This is what is the meaning of how to make the total for rows and column. Okay, how to convert now? We need to convert this frequency table, two-way frequency table, into relative. The relative is to convert the number into ratio or percent. Okay? How to convert any number into percent? Listen to this important note. I have a general form of converting any number to percent. So percent equal part over whole multiply 100. This is how to find the percent of any number. As an example, if you take 40 out of 50 degree of the exam, okay? How to represent it as a percent? Actually, percent equal part, which is 40, over whole, which is 50, because this is a whole number, multiply 100. After simplifying, it will be 80%. Okay? So this is how to calculate any number and convert it to its percentage. Okay? So we take the number over the whole number, multiply 100. That's it. This is what we will do now inside the exam. The example, okay? Our example, I need to convert each number in the table with respect to the total number of surveying people, which is 150. So the whole here equal 150. So the whole here is 150. Okay, so each number I will divide it by 150, then multiply by 100, it will give you the ratio or the percentage of it. Each number separated, each number will do it for each 18 over, as an example, 18 over 150 multiply 100, it will give me 12%, and so on for all the numbers. So this is how to calculate it. Okay, let's take an example and do it by ourselves. Okay, the try it one, we'll solve it together. What is the whole number here from the beginning? We need to find the whole number. So we ask it 82 students. We ask it how many? 82. Okay. A classmate student, something like this, about if they are playing sport on the weekend or not. Okay. Some say yes, and some said no. Okay. How many people ask it? It's 82. 82 is the whole. Okay. Now we know the whole. How to convert this table into relative table? Okay. Relative table will divide it by the whole, the number. As an example, 21 over 82 multiply 100, okay? It will give you the percent. So the first percent will be, it will be 25.6. Then doing the same for 18 divided 82 multiply 100, it will give us 22, okay? Then about for 26 for the girls, 26 over 82 times 100 gives me 31.7, and the last one is 17. 17 divided 82 multiply 100, it will give me 20.7. Okay, what about the total? Just add for rows, okay, and for column. So add the rows first, it will give me here first row 47.6. Okay, and second row is 52.4. Actually, I add 31.7 to 20.7. Okay, then I will add the column. Column will give me 25.6 plus 31.7. It will be 57.3. And the other column, if we add it, it will give us 42.7. Okay? This is how to convert from frequency table to wave frequency table into two-way relative frequency table. Okay? Just convert to percent. Okay? Okay. I have another way. Actually, we study now how to convert with respect to the total number of surveying peoples or populations, as we said, which is 82. But we can make it with respect to another thing, which is we can make the percent with respect to rows. How? If I have an example like this one, home game, which is this table, the black table, okay, gives me that some students say yes, and the faculty say yes about something, which is 42 for yes, 26 for no student, and the total is 68. And about the faculty, 15 say yes, and 12 say no. I get the survey of 27. So the total is 27. So the total of all what said yes is 57. And the total of all what said no, 38. If we add them, we'll get the whole number of survey. But actually, he will tell me today to find it by another way. Okay? The percent with respect to the total of the row. Total of the row here, for the first row, it's whole. I have more than one whole. The whole of the first row is 68. Okay? And the whole of second row is 27. So, to calculate the first element, what should we do? Actually, I'll divide it 42 with 68 with the same row. So, it's 42 divided 68 multiply 100, the German formula, part over whole, equal multiply 100 gives you the percent, which is 61.8 approximately. Okay, then divided here 26 over 68 multiply 100, it will give me 38.2%, and at the last it's 100 because I will multiply what? 68 by 68 multiply 100, which is giving 1 times 100, which is 100. The faculty here, the second row, I will multiply, divide it with respect to the total of the row, which is here 27. So first one 15 divided 27. Second one will be 12 divided 27. Multiply 100, it will give you 44.4. Then add the nose, it will give you 40%, and add the column, first column, second column, it will give you 60%. 60 plus 40 will give you 100. So I can make the table, the relative table, with respect to the total of rows only. Actually, if I can do it for the row, I can do it for the column. So here the meaning is I need with respect to each student and with respect to each faculty. The second example, it will be different. I need it with respect to the column. Okay? I asked some student from grade 7 and grade 8 about who prefer ebook or audiobook. So ebook, which is the book that you can read inside the computer or over your mobile phone, something like this. Okay, and the audiobook, which is you listen someone reading the book. Okay, who is prefer? I take the table here. I have two ways: the grade and the type of prefer, the type of the book. Okay, the total number of students we make survey is 404. 210 of them like the ebook, and 194 of them like the textbook, the audiobook. How many people you surveyed? Actually, I surveyed total of 7s, 207 from grade 7, and 197 for grade 8. So I need the total or the relative with respect to the number of students. So I will go from the way of column. So I will here the whole number in the first column will be 210. This is the whole. And the whole number for the 8th grades is 97. This is the other whole. Okay? So to calculate the percent, I will calculate it with respect to the row. The row here 207, so the first one should be 85 divided 207 multiply 100 will give you this number. Again, second one should be 122 divided 207 multiply 100 will give you 85. Again, the second column with respect to the total of column, which is the total of column here is 197. Okay, so 125 is the number here, divided by 197 times 100, it will give you the rest, the percentage, so and so on. You can continue to it. So I have three ways now of to represent relative way of the relative frequency table is to convert it to percentage. First type is to convert it with respect to the whole will be the whole survey, the total number of all what I surveyed, okay, which becoming here this number. As in this table, it will be 404. Or I can make it with respect to the total of rows or the total of column. This is three way how to do the relative two-way frequency table. Okay? Okay. The right example here, use the data in the table above. How does percent of student choose ebook compared to the percent of student who choose audiobook? Actually, you will find how to compare them. How many pupils, the percent of pupils or student choose the ebook. Let's see it here. Choose the ebook. Student choose the ebook. Ebook. It's 52%. As you see here, the total of students which is prefer ebook, how much the total? It's 52. So it's 52% prefer ebook. Choose what? E-book. What about the audiobook? Audiobook, it's the number of pupils choose audiobook is 48%. The total, because this is the total. I don't care about the grade. I ask about who likes ebooks and who likes audiobooks. Okay, who choose ebooks and who choose audiobook? The total of all. So it's 48% and 48% choose what? Ebook, audiobook. Okay? Okay. Is there evidence that 7th grade have a greater tendency to choose audiobook? Explain. Okay. How many, I'll get it down to read the numbers. He asks me about the 7th grade. So I will look at what? The first column, this column. He asks me about the 7th grade. So I will see the records of the first column. Okay? The one who prefer ebook of the 7th is 85. And the one who prefer audiobook is 122. Okay, so is the evidence of 7th grades have greater tendency to choose the audiobook? So we are talking about the audiobook. Okay, let's calculate how much the audiobook, they like the audiobook. It's 100 122 student, yes, of grade 7 likes the audiobook. So we'll divide it by 207. The total number of the 7th grade. Multiply 100. It will give me how many percent? I can find it here, by the way. It's 8 point. It's here. I already calculated here. It's 58.9%. Okay, again. What about the others? actually, I can compare them. I think they are more than the grade 8 or no? Is there evidence that 7th grader have greater? So I need to compare them with the grade 8. So let's calculate the one who is in grade 8 likes the audiobook, which is 72. So the other number is 72 over the total here is 197 with respect to 200 195 197, sorry, and 7 multiply 100, it will give us how much percentage? I already calculated 36.5%. So is it, yes, the student in grade 7, 7th grade, is choose the audiobook more than the student in the grade 8. Okay? This is how to solve question like this and how to read the data from the table. Okay? Okay, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Try to solve the exercise. See you later. Bye.